Yo, what's good? What's happening? It's your boy together though. About to get at that on some Madden, baby. One of my players made player of the week. My boy Thompson, that man that got the pick six. But yeah, man, we got a rivalry game going against them LA Rams. So you know what it is. Switch up the unis. All right, what we rocking with? We gonna rock with the red or the blue? We gonna rock with the red, and we gonna get them the blue. Well, do they got yellow? My nigga all white. I don't think that. Yeah, I if I change the pants. Yeah, have it like this. This is not gonna be an easy game. And the Rams, they got a squad, bro.
It's week 6 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Cooper Kupp. He was a game breaker last week, over 200 yards receiving.
We're still undefeated though, but that don't mean nothing. We can't win, and we get ball first.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And this taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Nice.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game, bottom line. May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
I forgot. They got that big guy.
Now the veteran workhorse, here's James Conner. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. A check on the numbers last week for Conner. 23 carries, 107 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Running again.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Conner. And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
I pressed the wrong button.
On first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season, 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room.
Great. Let's run it again.
Not quite at this time because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started
running today.
5-6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this,
yes, sir.
That's when things start to get real for a ball club.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game, and guess what? They also got the lead guy running it pretty well, too.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10th spot against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
Good.
To the right
Good.
side, and he's
Bro.
gonna more
Let's
complete.
go, bro.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. On 1st and 10 is Counter. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground, and they want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? If you're a pretty good running team,
the RPO?
you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
Oh, no. Okay.
Prater's kick is good.
I messed up.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Rams set to go to work on offense, and they're led by a man who topped the 50,000-yard mark in passing for his career a season ago. In year 15 now, here's Matthew Stafford.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him, but he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I think we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're in the end zone.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win.
Bro, we got to stop them from getting first down.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll go again here with Akers.
Man.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4. Stafford. He'll get this in the hands of Van Jefferson. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result of throwing it so many times in practice. Is really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands. Oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Come on, huh?
Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll run here with Akers.
Ain't no way,
Take it
man.
down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1
Ain't
on
no
EA
ifs, ands, or
Sports.
buts about it. They can score,
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Here's Stafford.
Yeah, of course. My defense is terrible. My secondary is terrible.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
We need a stop sometime in the game.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
All right, come on, Spencer, bro.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. Murray a give. This is Conner. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And
hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and a yard. They go back to the ground, this time Clement. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Oh, high ankle
I know what you're thinking
sprain.
out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Murray now on 1st down. A short one here, caught by McBride.
It's all good.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Throws this one right side to Pascal. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. It's Clement back to the running game. And they're getting down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Murray. Able to get this one to McBride. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
I just need y'all to block, bro.
Here's Clement. And he is in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yo.
Corey Clement with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Caps have regained the lead. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate, the receivers catch it, the ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
On second down, here's Stafford.
Ooh, I thought he was going to catch that.
Like somebody thought he had an open look
Bro,
the first down marker to
what
his
are you
receiver,
doing?
but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Watch Cooper Cup.
They'll try and run for this with Akers.
Where are you going? Nowhere. This is the stop that we needed.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Let's go, bro.
Here comes Dortch on the return. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field.
Why?
He's well on his way to
A high ankle sprain? You could have played with a high ankle sprain. Awesome to say. Don't
What
do
I've
that.
always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Murray. A good throw here, finding Pascal.
I need more.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball
This could
downfield.
work.
You
This
want
could
one of
work.
those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Third down throw, but it misses the target.
Ain't no way.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watch Coop.
Throwing is Stafford.
Yep.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the back.
I'm glad he had enough speed for that.
Damn,
got enough chance.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. On the return, Dortch. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Give him 3 on 1st down, It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And
Crap.
a big loss here as he's taken down.
I'm serious. That's what I get trying to do new stuff.
In there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
That's exactly what I get, bro.
The Rams go nickel here
blew
defensively
it.
on
Blew
3rd.
it. We blew it.
Up the middle they go with Clement.
Dang,
He's
man.
gonna be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
He can't be double.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away.
Bro, they can score.
The Rams ready to go on offense.
He blew it. White.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is where close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Oh.
Now a pass hauled in downfield.
Whoa.
It's a gain of 34.
Like my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively.
Right.
How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Hey, man. Some got to give, bro.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
We can't play on like this.
Now Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup.
Oh, my.
Touchdown.
What?
Cooper Cup. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Let's go.
But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Second down, Murray sets to throw. That's into the hands of Pascal. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal
That's
gain.
not happening. That's not happening. Come on. Come on. I can't call it.
And supreme confidence in the kicker.
Serious, bro? Like,
failure. That is obviously no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Hey, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
Deal.
Okay, they missed it.
And this is going to
But they
line
get
up
ball.
left. Well struck, but it's no good. So that would. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Do I have to Boosted mid. Okay. Oh my goodness.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Back to throw, Stafford. It's caught.
Man, like they be wide open, bro.
Before going out. Two catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
This little challenge is tough, bro.
A give, running right is Akers. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe up to the 41.
Man, it's not here.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, now allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to face a third down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, we talk about running backs, about the ability to catch the ball. Their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchups, trying to cover them.
Let's go.
Like those
They might go for
downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Murray now to throw.
Dang it, bro. They had us on block.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That's right.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Yeah. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On first and 10, it's Clement. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Murray's throw taken by Pascal.
I can trust him. His catch
catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Man.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Bro, it was nothing I can do.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essential.
Oh my goodness, he throw the ball so slow.
So you can keep your balance and keep him away from
a 61-yarder.
So on tries the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
A leg on him.
Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start out with Akers.
Oh, come on, bro.
And he'll get up to the 43.
Tackle. Learn how to tackle,
51
bro.
yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
A nice carry by Akers, and what a journey it was for him last season. Coming off of injury, away from the team for a while, he did come back later in the season and led them with almost 800 yards. Still scratching the surface of what he can do. He can be a dynamic presence on the field.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Going right back to Akers. A broken tackle on the run, and then just on the other side of midfield, they get to him. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. That is incomplete.
Okay, we're getting lucky with this.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long
Ain't
distance?
no way.
Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're
Well, you didn't even do much.
and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay.
Oh, he is
kicking the extra points as well.
Can't run nowhere near him.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Incomplete.
Oh, no.
Here's hurt now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
That's the very last person we need to hurt.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
A leg cramp.
LA readies for its next possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Short throw, it's Higbee. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
On first and 10. Stafford. Middle of the field to Jefferson. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
They're not giving me time to readjust.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. Back now in Los Angeles.
Like, let me readjust,
13 all our score as we start quarter number 4. Now a play fake and it's Stafford.
Good stop.
He's going to be taken down.
Come on.
Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Out of the gun, Stafford. They'll get this one to cut complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6.
Come on,
and that's
no more
going
than
to lead
3,
to a
dude.
3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
No. It's not letting me, like.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
There we go,
This is
Simmons.
going to be incomplete.
Let's go.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And it is no good.
Inches from the upright, it's
let's
no
go.
good. Wide to the left, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Let's go, bro.
What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the
Look, we
field
gotta
goal
do
range.
something,
Gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their
Donald
offense
ain't gonna
ever see the
play.
football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
We need
Well, partner, I know
something
this type of
to
running
run.
back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah,
No.
that's not a guy you want to see consistently. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling
Just need 2
incomplete.
yards. Just need 2
The
yards.
offense on 3rd down.
2
They've converted 3
yards.
times in
Come
8
on.
chances. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Clement. And he's got the first down yardage as he
got
takes it
so
down to the
lucky,
49.
dude.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Murray now on 1st down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Look, just block that guy. That's all you need to do.
On 2nd down, Clement. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Let's go.
13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Crap. I don't like this. Oh, no. What's that?
Clement between the tackles. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back
finger
on its
slip,
heels.
bro.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about the defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
To throw is Murray.
1st down. Good
This
chance.
time he's got the hook up. It's
Come
complete.
on.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
From the gun, it's Clement.
Nice.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Read
Well,
option.
now they're going to come out and
Let's
take
see
a
if we
look
can
at
get away
this
with it.
injury, and we'll be back in a moment. He'll try again. And he is
Let's
into the end
go.
zone for a touchdown. Corey Clement, his 2nd touchdown of
Let's
the
go,
afternoon. And the Cavs
Needed
have
that.
broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Crap. Oh, okay, we still made it.
Prater for the extra point.
And I
they
think
will
if we
take
could
a
just
7-point
continue
lead.
to do what they've been doing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the
We're
field.
playing so
And now they'll look to
trash
answer
right now.
working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that.
Bro, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
And so room to maneuver. And he'll get up to the
He just went through
43-yard
all of
line.
them. Okay.
79 yards rushing for Akers, and this is a first
So it just
down.
doesn't matter, huh? But
Here's Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg.
got me.
It's complete to Robinson.
bro,
They'll go out of bounds after taking a little
Bro.
further inside the 40.
what is
Catch
this,
of the
dude?
afternoon, and that gives him a first down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
You could believe we
Back-to-back
are
nice
going
gains.
to
That one for
lose.
14
They're
yards and
playing
another
like this,
first.
dude. Like, there's no way, man.
A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford.
Bro, we
He's
just
going
getting
on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson.
smacked up.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Stafford.
Bro, he's slow, and he is slow.
Touchdown, LA. Bryson Hopkins.
He is so
His
slow.
first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game.
Dude, we
here in
need
the
to score.
4th.
We need to
Don't
score.
forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, they just gave up
Oh
the
my
score to
goodness.
tie it.
Look
That's
what
the
they're
bad
doing.
news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to
Yeah,
good
this could be our
rushing
first
defense
down.
is still
I
having
just
your
know it.
linebackers set the edge.
They'll break the
No,
huddle,
this
come up
answer
on
is
2nd and 8 at the
problem.
27-yard line. That's a short one here, complete to the tight
First down,
end.
though.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Bro,
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath.
keep
If
moving.
they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. A good throw here, finding Pascal.
Let's down and more. Let's go.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Nickel and dime off the field.
The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now they set up the screen for Clement. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
They run out of the gun with Clement. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
We are in field goal range. So we're going to run this clock down as much as we can before they start calling timeout. I'm surprised they haven't called timeout.
They'll run again with Clement. Down to about the 22 here. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Now 1st and goal.
They have one timeout, bro.
Here's a handoff to Clement. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Fumble, bro.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Handoff. This is Clement. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Run down the clock.
Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to
to the middle.
That clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Third and goal from the 6. They will run with Clement. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3.
How about in 3 seconds?
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
Yes!
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
Still
and I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the game. Yes!
A fun, close ball game comes to an end.
Man, that was
on
tough.
that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Not.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
Let me get a good. I need that game-winning kick. No. I can't get the game-winning kick? Wow. Alright. No, I just get the field as a thumbnail. Man, that was tough. That was so tough, bro. Well, there you have it. I'm still undefeated. 6-0. Let's go, bro. Oh, I needed that. But there you have it. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. More Madden is coming soon. Thank you, and God bless.